Hello beautiful mummies. So in this video, this is video 3, and I'm just going to share with you a couple of techniques that I use personally to help me through being calm and inner connecting with my child. Depending on how I'm feeling might depend on what I choose to do in my self-healing session or meditation. So sometimes it might just be a case of meditating, going into that space of inner calm, whether you use any particular kind of music to do that, or sometimes just complete silence and stillness. And just taking some nice deep breaths. And what I do is sometimes, especially when we're quite stressed, it can restrict the blood vessels. The cortisol in our body can have like a strangling effect on our arteries and veins that help the oxygen to flow around our body. So it's important to take some time, deep breathing, and you can focus on breathing through each chakra at a time. But as you breathe in the light to clear any blockages and to just bring that oxygen through with love and divinity to bless every cell in your being, take that breath all the way down and bless your baby with every breath as well. Okay, so breathing in and taking that breath all the way down to your stomach. What you find is as you're breathing in, your stomach, if you're breathing correctly, your stomach will expand slightly. Allow your stomach to expand because that is a breath filling into your stomach, into your womb. Okay, hold it there for a second or two and then release. Okay, and just focus on your breath for a good few breaths or for a minute. Really helps you to just be still and inner focused. Okay, and then address within you, actually, how are you feeling right now? Take a moment to address what's going on inside of you. How are you feeling? If you're feeling a little bit stressed or anxious about anything, then you can send that to the universe. You may decide to send it to a particular angel, a deity, to God, and send it out to the universe in whichever form you wish, to whoever you wish, cosmic beings, and just give it to them, okay? And then thank them for bringing you peace on this matter, guidance, and healing. Okay, you may not receive the guidance immediately. However, trust that after this meditation that you have with yourself, that the guidance at some point will be given, whether that's through a channeling of the heart in later meditations, or through an inspirational thought, or just a penny dropping moment where it all feels fine. And what can often happen is suddenly, if it's a particular somebody that's been upsetting us, maybe that person will just suddenly come to us with some remorse and help you to feel better again, maybe apologize for their behavior. Like the most random of scenarios after some of these meditations play out for myself personally, and you just couldn't make it up. But just trust in the universe that you are being supported, your baby is being supported, and just so send out the intention for whatever healing that you want in the moment. Now, I've been using which have been fantastic for me, and I know that this baby actually guided me towards getting these particular sound healing tools. Now, going back, it must have been 2 or 3 years ago. Well, going back further than that, actually, I was guided in meditation. I was taken on a bit of a journey by the cosmic beings to another planet, and given some very deep powerful sound healing. And in that meditation, I was also told that, you know, sound is the most powerful healing that the physical and soul body can receive in this life on earth. And then I came across a lady called Debbie Walker, who has put together Swara Sound Academy. And I actually, at the time, this is going back a few years ago, I couldn't afford the so she makes these tuning forks, and I couldn't actually afford them. But I was told that this lady, if you want to connect with the sound of any particular frequency of any of the deities or angels with the particular vibrations, that she's the one that is channeling them closest to what you can receive. And some of them are so on point, and she's the one to go to for the sound healing tools. Anyway, without sharing this really, I mean, I did share this with some friends, but I had somebody that came to me for some guidance with inner work, and it wasn't until months later, and I hadn't shared the information about this lady, and she gifted me the Om tuning fork from Swara Sound Academy by Debbie Walker. So she channels the exact frequencies of particular energies, and she has them put into the tuning forks. So these tuning forks have been really helping me. I, with some birthday money, which again, this is more recent and not something I would usually choose. I mean, if I had plenty of money, I would have bought loads, but not something I would usually choose to buy because they're quite expensive. But they are incredible, and it's the Goddess Tuning Fork set by Debbie Walker, and I just knew that I had to get these forks basically. And like I said, I feel strongly that it was this child guiding me to get these forks, and to kind of, it wasn't even like I didn't even have to and ah about it. It just had to be, and that was it. That's what I spent my birthday money on. But since receiving these forks, I've been using different ones out of the sets. We have Lakshmi, we have the Key of Life, we have Isis, Venus, the Moon, the God, the Goddess tuning fork. There's some wonderful ones there. But the Key of Life, now I cannot tell you why, but his soul calls for it every day. Just tap the Key of Life. This is what he asked me to do. And then he just likes me to send that sound into my stomach, into my womb. And from what I receive from his energy telling me how this is helping him, is that it's actually, it's really assisting all the cells within his body, all the neurons, the way that his brain chemistry is developing. And he's like, on a physical and soul level, the Key of Life tuning fork is assisting him greatly in forming healthily within my womb. So I just go with what I'm being guided, and I use them. Now with the Ganesh tuning fork, I absolutely love this one. I also have the Ganesh Oracle cards. Connecting with Ganesh, he's such a wonderful energy. He can be joyful. He can really help you just to uplift you in the moment, take your worries away, make you laugh, help you to see the happier side of things. But he's also so compassionate. He loves children and babies, and he loves to support their development, growth and happiness. He's also wonderful working with the animal kingdom as well. But what I've also found is, especially if I'm feeling down and needing some really deep emotional release, Lord Ganesh helps to clear blockages within our system. So with the Ganesh fork, I just set the intentions, and I allow the sound, the frequencies to just ripple through my cells and to lift away any blockages. And I just absolutely Love this one. There's times when I felt so down before, and suddenly I use this, and within moments it's completely shifted my emotional state, my mood. I feel happier, I'm bouncier, full of energy. In different ways this fork can just help us immensely, but definitely also if you're feeling really down, it's a great pick-me-up fork that I find. Okay, so as I said, I've got the Ganesh cards. Some of the different oracle cards that are available to buy from different shops, but obviously online anything's available, isn't it? So I love Alana Fairchild. So with Alana Fairchild, the Rumi cards are beautiful. There are the Isis cards, there are the Kuan Yin cards, the Mother Mary cards. So sometimes a bit of higher guidance when we're feeling a little bit blocked in ourselves, or just to take a little wisdom on board. Sometimes the support, depending on what your own beliefs are, you might not be into all this kind of thing. That's okay. It's up to you. But they're just different ways to help us and guide us. And you know what? Even if you don't necessarily believe in angels, in God, in whatever it is, some of these cards are just so supportive in just helping us to see things from a slightly different perspective, to give us some inner insight, to help, to assist us in addressing our emotions a little bit more, and to uplift us. You know, they're coming from a beautiful space, so they're there to uplift you. And there's the Archangel Michael cards as well. They're wonderful, by Doreen Virtue. So lots of different ways, and also I do run lots of different workshops, and I do see people on like one-to-one as well, to do self-development work, healing, inner healing work in lots of different ways. And you can visit my website to have a look at some of the different things that I do as well. If there's in any way that I'm able to help you, I would be more than happy. And I know lots of other people that do different things that I would be very happy to guide you to. I know people that live in different parts of England, Wales, that I may be able to guide you to as well, that live closer to you. Debbie Walker, I just want to say again, Debbie Walker with the tuning forks, who put together Swara Sound Academy. She actually has some videos on YouTube as well, of like how to use the forks. So if you were to buy any tuning forks, but obviously I was personally guided to Debbie Walker's forks, and there's other sound healing tools that you can use as well. But if you were to use tuning forks, and especially if you were to use the ones by Debbie Walker, she has some online videos that you can go to guide you in different ways of using the forks to help you. Okay, so thank you. This video has gone on a bit long, I am sorry. But lots of love. Thank you. Bye-bye.